Hello everybody, the Lawn Gnome is here.
Stands for one thing, and one thing only, himself.
Today I'm here to review a movie that I was really excited to see, being someone who appreciates movies about actual events in history, and also because of the fact that I married a history teacher who absolutely loves this stuff. It was only inevitable that we were going to end up seeing the new film directed by Joe Wright, Darkest Hour, which stars the great Gary Oldman as the Prime Minister of England in World War II, Winston Churchill. Now, of course, when it comes to movies like these, I am always excited, but the fact that the trailers that I saw, when I saw that it was Gary Oldman, one of my favorite character actors, to which some of you know that I actually believe that he is a much better character actor than Daniel Day-Lewis. When I found out that he was going to be playing the Prime Minister, I was saying I must see this movie because I was anticipating the performance of a lifetime from this guy. And let me tell you, everybody, if Gary Oldman does not win the Academy Award for Best Actor for this movie, I am going to be so mad. I will probably never watch another Academy Awards again, considering that that is the only awards ceremony that I actually watch. But this is the story of Winston Churchill being asked to become Prime Minister, unwillingly to himself, unwillingly to others, by the King, because of the fact that Neville Chamberlain was considered incompetent and was forced to step down because it didn't seem like he was doing a good job in times of peace or in times of war. Now, Winston Churchill was not a beloved man by many. He was very brash, he was very confident in what he did, but he always went against the grain to some and rubbed many others the wrong way. This also stars his secretary, who is played by Lily James, Kristen Scott Thomas, who plays his wife, as well as Ben Mendelsohn as King George. Everyone in this movie was absolutely stellar in regards to their performances, and it was just so interesting to see all of these events of World War II on the side of England before the Blitz of 1941, and of course, we got a little bit of Dunkirk as well. And as someone who also saw the Christopher Nolan film Dunkirk, it was kind of interesting to see the story of Dunkirk from the political side of things. Of course, we have Winston Churchill's famous speeches on radio and in Parliament, as well as the people who were influencing him, as well as the people who took a little bit of time to warm up to him, eventually realized that he was a fighter, he was someone that was never going to surrender, and never allow Hitler to overtake the United Kingdom. This movie is very well paced, even though it is a very long movie with a couple of slow spots. I would highly recommend that this is a movie that you must see, especially if you want to see a truly wonderful cast acting like you've never seen before. This will definitely be an Oscar contender. I am certain of it. And this also goes in the vein of films like Lincoln and 13 Days, stories that revolve around wartime, and you see how the war was handled in regards to politics. It is powerful, it's got a great sense of humor, it's got some great dramatic moments, and it will definitely have you leaving the theater strong and very satisfied, and maybe even to a certain extent, even though we're not British here in the United States, a little bit patriotic when you actually see how world leaders really believe in the survival of their people. This is a movie that I probably would see again, but definitely not hundreds and hundreds of times. I would also consider, if I wanted to see this one again, I'd probably watch Dunkirk either before or after it, just because of the fact that these two movies sort of do go hand in hand, and I wouldn't be surprised if the two of them are ending up battling each other at the Oscars. I don't think I'm going to get this one on DVD, because it's just something that doesn't really have that much rewatchability, but my god, it is a powerful film, it is very well acted, it's Gary Oldman's greatest performance to date, and I am going to be giving The Darkest Hour 3 stars out of 4. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please leave your comments in the box below, and let's discuss Darkest Hour, and I will see you in the next one. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. If you're new here and want to see more of what my channel has to offer, please click on the link to my last video, or hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with all of my uploads. Content of all sorts is posted here quite often, so trust me, you do not want to fall behind. I will see you in the comments, and actions speak louder than words.